Daddy is marking the holes. We've already drilled 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're on the last 2. Daddy is finding the studs so that we can actually know what we're drilling into, because drywall would not support what we need it to support.
So I marked the drywall or the studs up here, and then right now I'm marking where the countersink holes are going to be in this board to hold it to the wall, and then we'll countersink drill them and then impact drill the screws in, like we have a couple here, or 4 couple rows. So,
Yeah.
Cool. Now that we pre-drilled, we can put our screws in. There we go. It's going through the neoprene and the drywall. These are massive 4 inchers. So hopefully our kids won't be going anywhere when they're on this.
Pretty secure.
Pretty secure, I hope so. Don't want anyone falling. Next. So we pre-drilled the holes, and now we are putting in the eyelets for the end board here.
Yes.
And I learned a pro tip from the internet with these eyelets. You get them in as far as you can get them with your hand.
And then use the drill with an Allen wrench on it.
And use a drill with a big Allen wrench on it, and you can make your life a lot easier than sticking a rod or another screwdriver in there. You just kind of rip your arm off.
We have marked all of the studs.
All right, here we are scoring the neoprene that goes behind the board. I measured it out at 5.5 inches so that it goes the full length of the 2x6, and then we score it. And the next clip will be us cutting it all the way through. Over here we've got a glued to the back of this board. It's about to go up, so the glue is drying so that it stays on the board when we tack it up. And we pre-drilled the end holes, measured and pre-drilled those, so when we put it up on the wall, we can quickly pre-drill the rest of the holes into the wall and then get it tacked up, and then we can come back and put the rest of the screws and studs later. Alright, and then once it's scored, it's really pretty easy to come through and shave it all the way through. This is 1/8" neoprene. Oops. The thought being that it will provide at least some help to the drywall so that years from now when we take it off, it'll be easier to repair the paint and drywall behind the boards. So now we have the neoprene laid out. Got a little bit of an overlap so the neoprene joint's not at the same spot as the board. And we're gluing the neoprene to the board, at least just tacking it to it so that it stays in place when we put it up there. What?
Can you show the brand?
Well,
It's Type
so we're
Bond.
using Type Bond 2 premium wood glue, which we don't even know if this actually works. I don't have any. We should probably use like liquid nail or something like that. But
Yeah.
we just need it to hold to the board long enough to get it up on the wall. Just putting one strip down the middle. Again, because our goal is really just to tack it on there so when we get it up on the wall, it stays for at least a short period of time while we're getting it screwed in. All right, we've got all the boards tacked up. So what I'm doing now is going through and I mark the studs on the wall and tape them off on the 2x6s. And then I'm going through and I'm center punching for the holes. We're doing 3 holes per stud, which should be more than enough. So that we can go back and drill the countersinks and then install the screws. I've got the end piece in the garage drying. We just stained that, so we'll put that up and then we'll hang the net end to end and then come through and mark the locations for the eye bolts because they're somewhat custom given the fact that we custom tied the net. So that's what we're doing now.
It's a bit loud, huh?
So we pre-drilled all the holes and countersunk them, and now we're putting them all in. 3 per stud.
It ain't going nowhere. And of course, this is all in effort to make it safe for mommy to get to play on it too.
We got use it a star bit and a hammer drill, and then go in with butter.
That kind works.
Hello, boys.
Hello.
Here we go. We finally have the end board up. A couple pony supports here just to carry the downward load. Because I was only able to get 2 screws into the end there. It'll usually be on under tension when the net's on there. But just in case, next plan is to hang up the net. All right, we marked off all the eyelet holes, and now we're coming through. Put the first eyelet in there. Gonna start in the middle and kind of work our way out. Now that we have them all marked, we'll drill, screw in, and repeat.
Oh. Could I have the bench to grab on?
What do you think?
Could we have the bench?
Yes, I'll let you get up in just a minute.
Just a minute.
I can almost reach it.
Wow, it's gonna stretch in different ways, for sure. Can you guys jump up and grab it? Now that it's kind of...
Now let me try. I think I should try now.
Here, come here. You ready? I'm gonna pick you up.
You're so close.
Reach up and grab it. Grab it with
Okay.
both hands. Okay,
No.
I'm here and I'll catch you if you let go. Or if you want to let go, just tell me.
I let go.
Okay, let go. You ready?
Yeah. Now I want the bench. You can let go. Now I want the bench.
Don't push it.
Daddy, we need some way that
It's stretching, right? But then you know, stretching different areas, right?
Yeah, I think it'll even out.